It is Monday, February 2nd, 2015. Good morning.
We're really rubbing it into the Seahawks fans. Sorry about that. That's news. Good morning.
I said my name.
Oh, you did?
I'm
Okay.
Andy.
Well, I'm late saying my name. I'm John Potter. Good morning. Hi, Jeff. How are you doing?
Hey, doing great. Good morning, John and Andy. Yeah, what a game it was yesterday. Hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. Temperatures today are going to be similar to yesterday. In fact, a little bit warmer. Have a high today of 65 degrees. There's some rain out there. We'll tell you where in just a few minutes. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Jeff. All right, this morning we will start off with the results of the big game from yesterday. Football fans around the world watched the New England Patriots beat the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, it hurts every time.
Well, hey, they made it to the Super Bowl. Come on. Credit to Seahawks. It was another Super Bowl thriller for fans of football's biggest stage. The fans were kept on the edge of their seats with the game being played or tied at halftime with 14 apiece. But the Patriots, led by quarterback Tom Brady, fought back, beating the Seahawks 28-24. Brady, who was crowned MVP, cemented his legacy with a fourth Super Bowl win. The Patriots clinched the victory with a late interception in the end zone that nobody can quite figure out why the Seahawks did that last play.
All right, so
tossing instead of running.
Yeah, but the Patriots, of course, enjoying today. We are back to business here in Nevada. Everything starts today for us for something important.
Yeah, the 78th Nevada legislative session begins this morning. We're hours away. Landon Miller joins us live at the legislative building with what we can expect on day one. Hey, Landon.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, everything getting going later on this morning. Actually, the Assembly will convene at 11 o'clock this morning, and the State Senate, they're getting things started today at noon. Yes, the first order of business will be the swearing-in ceremonies for the new Assembly members and new senators. So let's break each house down for you this morning. In the Assembly, there are 17 freshman lawmakers, of course. We all know this, right? Republicans are the majority with 25 members, and there are 17 Democrat Assembly members. Now let's take a nice little trip down the hallway to the State Senate. Yeah. 3 freshman senators, 11 Republican, and 10 Democrats. Now, also on the agenda today for the Assembly, Republicans are expected to elect their speaker. Right now, that speaker designate is Assemblyman John Hambrick. There are signs, of course, pointing to him being confirmed there. But we do have some drama surrounding that. John or Andy, I'm sure you'll be getting that into just a moment. But someone who will not be here today will be State Senator Debbie Smith. She will not be here because she's seeking some out-of-state treatment for an unknown medical condition. Yesterday afternoon, she released a statement that said, quote, although I am disappointed I will not be in attendance at the beginning of the 2015 legislative session, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling grateful for the outpouring of love and support I have received from my colleagues, my friends, and my constituents. So kind of sort of an active start to the 2015 legislative session. It will be a busy day. John and Andy, earlier you asked if they'll be looking at some of the bills at some point today. From what we understand, yeah, the Assembly will be looking at some of those 95, 96 pre-filed bills really later on this afternoon, guys.
So they start straight away.
After a bunch of speeches about how they're gratified to serve the people. Get through that first. Thanks, Landon.
Thanks, Landon. All right. Of course, we'll keep you updated on that as it progresses. All right, the scandal. Landon mentioned this a little bit, some drama. He said Las Vegas Metro Police are investigating an alleged extortion scheme after a state assemblyman was reportedly approached about changing his vote. Police say the alleged victim is Clark County's District 19 Assemblyman Chris Edwards. He says he was approached about changing his vote for the new Assembly Speaker back in December. Police executed a search warrant on those allegations. And right now, investigators are working to build a case. At this time, no arrests have been made.
Secretary of State Barbara Sagaski spent nearly 2 decades as a Republican lawmaker. Well, now she has a bit of power here. Her new role as Secretary of State, she's hoping to make some big changes. Sagaski says she's hoping to work out the bugs in the state's business licensing rules and make things easier for companies trying to get off the ground in Nevada. And she's also proposing requiring photo ID for voters at the polls, which has long drawn strong opposition from Democrats who say that disenfranchises minorities who are more likely to vote for them.
All right, how about our weather? Let's see if we have any changes on the horizon or if it's going to stay the same. Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi, John and Andy. Actually, yeah, we have something new this morning. We have some rain out there to talk about. Generally north of Reno right now, we're seeing some showers up in Northern California, as you can see. A couple weather systems will pass by the area today and tomorrow, so some showers will set up generally north of Reno, unfortunately, north of Lake Tahoe as well. So if you're watching us in Susanville, look out for some light rain today up towards Winnemucca and Elko. You have a chance for some showers. So again, generally north of Reno up towards Gerlach, Susanville will be the best chances today. Out there right now, temperatures are in the 30s. We'd have a green light on the burn code. 33 degrees as you head out the door this morning. 27 in Lovelock and Fallon. We have 38 in Eureka. 29 at South Lake Tahoe. A little bit of rain out toward Elko with 35 this morning. Now get ready for this. The average high is 48 degrees. Yesterday we came close to 60. Today we're going to do about 65 degrees for the high today. So very warm conditions heading our way. As that system stays north of us, the winds will pick up just a little bit, and that'll kind of mix things up a little bit and keep our temperatures up there well above average. Bus stop forecast 35 degrees at 8 o'clock, and we'll make it up to about 65 for the high today. More on your weather in just a few minutes. Let's get a check on that traffic now in the More FM 106.9 Traffic Center. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. Well, right now we are doing great. There are no accidents or incidents to report. All of our highways and surface streets are traveling at top speeds as we begin that morning commute. Be sure to buckle up as you exit the door. Of course, it's for your safety, and it is the law. That's your traffic.
All right, thank you for that, RJ. This morning, we do have new information on a case involving a string of murders east of Reno almost 2 years ago. A Lyon County judge is calling for a new hearing now to review the mental state of the man suspected of the murders. Jeremiah Bean is suspected of killing 4 senior citizens in Fernley and then another man in Mustang. It all happened in May of 2013. A judge earlier found Bean to be mentally competent enough to stand trial, but a newly appointed judge has now ordered 2 more hearings. The first will happen on April 30th, another on May 1st. If he is found not competent, he cannot face the death penalty under Nevada law. Bean has pled not guilty to the 19 charges surrounding the killings, and his trial is slated to begin in Yerington on July 13th.
A federal judge granted a hearing to wild horse advocates who are hoping to block a wild horse roundup around Carson City. This happened just recently. Judge Larry Hicks allowing Friends of Animals and Protect Mustangs to take part in a hearing coming up February 9th. They are requesting a temporary injunction to prohibit the BLM from gathering 332 horses in the Pine Nut Range near Carson City. Right now, the government would ship 200 animals to holding pens and inject certain mares with a fertility control drug. The horse advocates' lawsuit says they ignore research showing the health risks posed by the drugs.
And in a follow-up to a story that we mentioned last week, some areas of the United States are getting hit with severe weather moisture. Not the Bay Area, not us either. Now for the Bay Area, they have recorded the driest January in history. In fact, meteorologists say San Francisco saw no measurable rainfall last month at all, which hasn't happened in at least 165 years. The city finished out the month with temperatures hitting 70 degrees. The National Weather Service says Santa Cruz also failed to record any rain, and that city typically sees about 6 inches in January. Experts say rain will have to start falling soon in order to maintain a normal pace, as much of the Golden State remains in a prolonged drought.
Healthwatch this morning. Good news. A mammoth van visited South Reno yesterday, providing free mammograms to women who otherwise might not have access to them.
In the state of Nevada is only 66.9% of women get screened every 2 years, and the national average is 77%. So our goal is to bring this service to the women that would not have had access to it, because early detection is a mile of protection.
Okay, so if you missed it yesterday, you'll have more opportunities. It's going to be at a new location each day this week, and you can find the list of those on our website at ktvn.com.
And you know what? So for most women, the recommendation is to have it done every 2 years. So just do it. It really takes a few minutes and it helps.
And it may not cost you at all. They take all insurance, pretty much all insurance. And if you're not insured, they have a fund.
Right.
If you meet the qualifications.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.